Is the final question. According to study, narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning into hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
This generation of narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning hyper-entitled or self-absorbed. I do not believe that. I believe our generation is just being fearless, being bold. We are being free when it comes to our emotion, our ideas, and what we believe in. And I stand here tonight. I'm very grateful for this opportunity because I am able to empower others. I am able to inspire others as well. And with that, there's nothing wrong with our generation. And I believe that being fearless is really a gift. And this is my calling in life, to be fearless, to be bold, and I am answering that calling. Thank you.
Alright, maraming salamat, Binibining Kanlahi. And the next finalist that we are, according to study, narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning into hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
Can you repeat the question?
All right, according to study, narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that the Filipino youth is turning into a hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
Yes, I agree. Because our generation today is, I can describe it as a liberty. We are the wildest yet very competitive. We are not afraid to show who we are, and we are proud to show everyone what we truly are. We are passionate to achieve all of our dreams and desires despite of those boundaries that shouldn't be crossed, but we managed to do so. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Binibining Tarlac. All right, 2 down, 3 more to the final question. According to study, narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning into a hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
I think as a youth in this generation, I can relate to this, but I do not agree. I believe that we generation are part of this generation who are actually a mind-driven, a career-driven, and a goal-driven persons as well. And as a candidate, I actually advocate for different causes. In Binibining Kanlahi, we are given this chance, this platform to promote for different causes. And I represent my generation who advocates for causes, which in my case is the teenage involvement movement. My advocacy wherein it relates to helping the out-of-school youth children, teenagers, and the rest of our marginalized community with the help of education. And I am lucky to be part of Concepcion, who helps these children in line with education as well and scholarships programs. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, Binibining Concepcion. Narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning into a hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
Please repeat the question.
According to study, narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning into a hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
For me, I do not agree because narcissism affects people to the point that it will affect their mental health. And tonight, I would like to become an inspiration to others, to become a representative of every Tarlac. 3 reasons why I'm here tonight: purpose, passion, and perseverance. As women, our capabilities should no longer be questioned because we already surpassed the era of women oppression. We now became the trailblazers of change and continue to shatter glass ceilings. Thank you. Tarlac magiti, kailanman di magdidilim ang ningning.
Maraming salamat, Binibining Bamban. All right. According to study, narcissism is an epidemic, suggesting that Filipino youth is turning into a hyper-entitled and self-absorbed generation. Do you agree? Why or why not?
I think that the youth nowadays only try to express themselves to how they envision themselves, to how they wanted to be, and they stay true to themselves. And I am here not just to showcase the beauty, the wit, the talent of woman. And I know I support this younger generations because I believe in their innate capacity towards success, towards progress, and towards anything, to whatever they set their hearts and minds into. And as a Binibining Kanlahi, I know that I can exemplify this as a good example because youth nowadays aren't just youth. We are leaders. We are game changers. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Binibining Victoria. And ladies and gentlemen,